In my videos, I get asked about my outfits all the time, especially the Legendary Panther Cloak, because people like ponchos, and there's not really any ponchos in this game. I prefer the sheep cloak, which is much easier to get, and I think it looks better in cutscenes. But anyway, I started a new game and figured I'd put together a guide to hopefully help people get the Legendary Panther Cloak. So here we go. So the first one is just kill 3 deer, skin 3 deer. Really easy. You can do that pretty much anywhere. They don't have to be any certain kind of condition. You can kill them however you want, just as long as you kill them and skin them. Simple enough. I do all 9 challenges up in this area. This is where I get them all done every single time. Now somebody told me that they struggle with the rabbits, so I went back and did one up in this area. If you just go up and down this path, you're gonna find the rabbits. Just don't get frustrated for not finding them right away. Don't go off the path and start searching all the woods and everything. Just go up and down this path, and that's pretty much what we're gonna do for all of them. And this is right around that bend there where that bridge is at. And you can see I'm coming across. They're not 3-star, but I mean rabbits are they're everywhere. Just keep going up and down the path, and eventually I promise it's going to work out for you. There, I didn't want to hit his ear. I'm still low level. This is the beginning of chapter 2, so I'm still low level. It auto pings for me, and once you hit the ear, then the pelt quality goes down. And this was me highlighting where I got my final rabbit kill, which is the same area, just up and down that path to complete that challenge. Then for the next one, we have track 10 different animal species with the binoculars. This one can be a little frustrating, or it has been in the past for me, but now I just, as you can see here, right after I skinned that rabbit, the final rabbit, I just looked around, studied them, tracked a couple, just to knock some off the list real quick. But you really want to do this off of your horse, and the reason why is because track and dismount are the same. So when that little animal or any kind of other animal is run off and you can't hold down the track long enough, you will dismount your horse, and then he puts the binoculars away as well. So just get off your horse, but stay on this path. It's the exact same path. Work your way down. One thing that I learned too, that's a really good bonus, is for pronghorn, a doe and a buck, even though they're both pronghorn, they will both count as one separately. So you can see here I do a buck here, right, and I just did the doe shortly before that. They will both count separately. So just stay in the same area. There's plenty of different animals for you to knock out and track and get that off your list. And you can see those wolves that I was studying, they ran up on me. One thing I do early game for sure is I kill everything and take all the meat, all the pelts. I don't have enough room in my satchel for all the meat, which is fine. But to make some money early so I can buy clothing and camp upgrades, I will take everything and sell everything. Later in the game, money doesn't really mean much, but early game, I hoard everything and sell everything. And plus, you'll need pelts for clothing and camp upgrades and satchels and all that stuff. So it pays to take everything. 3 stars, of course, but you can sell the low levels. And then as you see there, I got my elk, which will finish off this challenge. When I first did this challenge years ago, call an animal, get a clean kill 5 times, I thought I needed to have it walk up to me and I had to knife it. I don't know why I thought that, but that's just what I thought. But it's real simple. Just kind of crawl up, make sure they don't run from you, whistle, and wait for their head to pop up and acknowledge you for it to count. I was using the arrow here because I still had, it's a clean kill. You get a little bit bonus points for leveling up your health and your dead eye, stuff like that. I went and got the Springfield though, because I noticed some bigger animals, like right here with this elk. I wanted to be able to take it out and just complete this challenge. Real simple, just whistle, run around the same area, make sure they acknowledge you, and then you can nice clean headshots and get that challenge done. So here I am again, just skinning everything, taking everything. The 3 black or grizzly bears, they don't need to be in any perfect condition or 3 stars. There's always a grizzly in this cabin, so I never go up to this cabin until I'm ready for this challenge. Unless you've already killed it, there will always be a grizzly here. So that's an easy first one off the list. There's only 3 that you need, which seems like a lot, but it's really not. This is one of the ones where you will need to venture into the woods a little bit more, but also the same area. Hanging Dog Ranch is where you're going to kind of want to get up in the woods and just listen for black bears. Chances are you'll run into black bears more than grizzlies, but of course there are grizzlies there as well. It's just once you find a black bear, the chances of finding another black bear are pretty good, as opposed to once you find a grizzly, finding another grizzly. And as you can see here, I'm not too far from where that grizzly was at, up by Hanging Dog Ranch. Watson's Cabin is another way to identify it. And just run around and listen, go back and forth, listen for a black bear. I don't know if it helps more when it's raining. I happen to get both of these. Like I said, you'll find a black bear and then another black bear more frequently than you'll find 2 grizzlies. So that one's all taken care of. And then on to probably the most time-consuming aspect of all 9 challenges, in my opinion. The 5 arrow kills on a cougar and 5 skins. Now right here, I still have a default horse spooked me. I missed my arrow shot. I just have regular arrows, but I wanted to show this because it's very important. When they are bleeding out like this, do not stab them. It will not count as an arrow kill. So make sure you kill them with the arrow and then skin them. And don't forget to skin. Somebody told me once they forgot to skin. I don't know why, but just don't. And I throw it in the river. I don't know if that helps or not. I just do it, let it get carried away. And then to kill time between spawns, because I stay in the same area, I run up and I get this red Arabian horse. You don't have to do that. Whatever you want to do to kill time. It's just I know that there's things to do to occupy my time, and I'm going to want Arabian without going all the way up and getting the white Arabian. For all the early running around I'm going to do, because I'm going to hunt boar like right here. I hunt everything, then make some arrows, camp, sleep, small game, because I know I'm going to take out some smaller animals for clothing, for camp upgrades, satchel upgrades. So I'm going to get these snakes, get more boars, because John needs like 4 boars for his tent upgrade. Plus, boars are good for clothing, gloves and some vests and stuff like that. It's good. And then here I am taking out another snake because I know I'm going to need them for satchels and for my hat. And then I sleep, same area, get bucked off my horse, arrow kill on the cougar, skin. And it's pretty much just repeat this process. Now, again, don't be discouraged because you're not getting cougars right away. Occupy yourself a little bit and then sleep. You know, I think it's every 3 days in game a cougar will spawn. I know you can go to Roanoke Ridge, but I'd rather just come over here, kill some O'Driscolls, kill time that way. Plus you can get some loot. Again, I just have the basic satchel, so I'm not going to be able to hold a whole lot. And I wanted to show this because you can unlock Tomahawk right here. That Tomahawk will not be there if you kill everybody. You have to get it during the fight. Then sleep. I sleep twice is what I do. You know, go and kill those O'Driscolls. Just camp in this same area. I like right in the flowers is where I stay. Get up, sleep again, and just to help pass the time. It seems real tedious and everything, but it's better than running around. This is what I do every time, and I've narrowed it down to about all the hunter challenges take me probably about 3 hours, about 3.5 hours. And I'm done, and I get everything completed. So sleep again, run up and down this path. I like sleeping over there because I think it increases the chances of this cougar being here. I don't know for a fact. Again, this is just my routine. This was a little glitchy. It was kind of weird. Like, it wouldn't let me shoot, and then he just bounced off me. So that actually worked out. I'm okay with that. I don't care as long as it doesn't kill me, because then it messes up the spawn thing. So save it also after every time you skin a cougar, just in case you do die. It will mess up the spawn rate. You'll have to sleep and all that stuff again as if you killed it. And again, I throw it in the river, just let it, I don't know, get out of the area. I don't know if it helps or not, like I said, but I do it just to so the game doesn't read one there. And then to kill time, I know this legendary animal is up here, this legendary buck, so I'm gonna get that. Why not? You know, help kill the time, skin it, go sell it,
Oh, I'd pay just about any price for this.
get that money, sleep. Real simple stuff. It may seem a little bit boring and everything, but I have fun doing it, to be honest with you. Kind of gives me a sense of accomplishment. And, you know, once you get that Panther Cloak really early, also, it's kind of fun. Or for me, it is. I know I'm going to need a ram for something. I know I'm going to need boar for something. I just go around, I kill everything that I can. Beavers, kill time, and then sleep. And you should be able to if you just run back and forth, kill animals, sleep twice, kill O'Driscolls, sleep twice. It should help with your spawn. Like I said, I think it's every 3 in-game days for the cougar to spawn. And after I woke up, I started going up and down the path, and I heard this cougar make the cougar noise, so I turned around, came back right in the area where I was camping, so I don't think that really affects where it's going to spawn. So I took out that cougar, slept again, and then bam, we're gonna kill O'Driscolls, loot, sleep, and then hit the path up and down again. I know this was probably pretty boring, pretty repetitive, but I wanted to at least show you what I'm doing so you can see it working, even though it's clipped and chopped and everything. But if I just explain it, I'm sure you guys would understand, but the point of it is to kind of show you and help you, hopefully help you. That's the goal anyway, is to hopefully you can get this, unlock this Legendary Panther. And of course I'm bucked off again. That Arabian's new. Messed up my regular, I still using regular arrows. I don't really care about preserving a 3-star because I know I'm going to get plenty. I'm just trying to do these challenges. I just want the arrow kills, and that's it. So, and we knocked that out. So a lot of sleeping, a lot of running back and forth, killing other animals, killing time. The first thing I'm going to do for this challenge is going to run up to the trapper, sell my pelts, buy the bait, the predator bait and the herbivore bait, and then I'm going to sleep because it's raining. I think that affects it. From my personal experience, it has affected when I leave the bait out. It doesn't seem to be as potent. And still same area, along path, find a place that's not going to have foot traffic to scare away any animals. Now, as far as predators go, it doesn't have to be a bear or a panther or a cougar. I mean, a hog, a fox, even a raccoon counts as the predator. So I put my bait there. They normally react pretty quick. Now, what gets tricky is you see this one pause for a minute. Do not move. Use cover scent lotion just as a caution. And you got to wait for it to actually start eating the bait before it counts. So if you shoot right when it walks over there, it was not officially lured. So don't shoot too early. And then this is tricky. I go to a different spot, but if you run over a squirrel or hit a bird or run over a rabbit, it will reset the challenge for you because it has to be consecutive. So I go right over here. There's usually, I scared them off here if I remember correctly. Some of them run off. Yeah, some of them ran off. I don't know why. But these animals will react, and it's the same thing. They'll react real quick, and then they'll kind of test you by pausing, test your patience. Wait for it to start eating. Nice headshot, bam, easy challenge. You can get that done 5-10 minutes, and we're on to the next. And the next happens to be 3 fish without a fishing rod. Years ago, again, I thought I had to somehow catch them with my hand or something. I tried throwing dynamite. That didn't work for me. Maybe it works for you. But I just run over to this spot here that I just showed. Go into Deadeye. That one I didn't get, but it's alright. Just stay in Deadeye. Aiming's a little weird. It will not turn red when you're hitting the target. So, but just shoot them, hop in, collect them. Really easy. I've done this several times, so I'm a little bit on, but it could be a little frustrating at first, but you know, that's pretty simple. And we knocked that one out. Now, if you happen to do this fish one during the day, sleep until night. It'll increase the chances of running into a possum, which is again up and down the path, same area, but more in this foresty. This is where I will also find raccoons. But I heard one, so I circled back, and he's playing dead. What you gotta do, you gotta wait for it to play dead before you shoot it. I'm going to play a clip of the sound of a possum that you listen for.
Slow it up.
So yeah, just ride around at night and listen for that scream that it makes, and you'll be able to snag up your possum, and then it's on to the Legendary Panther, which is down here. It will not show up on your map right away. I ride the train to Rhodes because I still early, I don't have fast travel. And then I head down here, and it's just like every other legendary animal hunt. Look for the question mark, and then begin your tracking. Now this thing is more dangerous from my experience than the Cougars. It can sneak up on you much more, and with Cougars, at least sometimes you can push them off. The times that I've been attacked by this thing, I have not been able to push it off of me. It's gotten me a handful of times through the years, so I'm real cautious because I don't want to wait for it to, because you'll have to wait for it to spawn again. So I know it's over in those shrubs because the gold tracker line that you see there led to the shrubs over there. I don't want to walk into those, so I'm just kind of trying to keep an eye out for it. Bam, there it goes. Get your kill. Once it comes after you, skin it, and you have your Legendary Panther for the cloak. So skin it, get the eyeball. You can get a trinket too with the eyeball. I forget what it does. So that's also good too, because any kind of bonus early game, you know, is probably a good thing. Later in the game, it doesn't really mean as much, but you get its panther eye, and you can get a trinket out of that. And here we are. We got everything done. Like I mentioned earlier, it should take about 3.5 hours. Really shouldn't take like all day to do this. And then I take the train back up to Riggs Station because there's a trapper real close by. And since I took the carcass just to get more money,
Okay, let's take a look.
I don't want to go to Saint Denis and I don't know. Maybe I run into somebody and then I get shoot out with the cops. Don't want to do any of that nonsense. So I just come here, sell it, and then here we are. We got the Legendary Panther Cloak right here. That's under death roll, $45. This is not my this was just a default outfit because it was cold that I selected, but I just wanted to show off this Panther Cloak, and then you can style however you want. If you've seen my videos, you see how I style. I'm kind of OCD with the outfits, and I get asked about them a lot, so I decided I would try to make a guide and help people out. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy.